Hey, are you interested in learning? Check out our videos. Want more knowledge content? Make sure you've subscribed to our channel.
All right, so today let us talk about something every data enthusiast should understand before diving into the world of AI and analytics, the data science lifecycle. If you're someone who's been hearing a lot about data science, machine learning, and AI, but you're not sure how data actually becomes insight, this session is for you. You see, data science isn't just about writing code or training models. It is a structured process, a journey that data takes from raw numbers all the way to meaningful insights and decisions. And once you understand that flow, everything else starts making sense. So, let's walk through it step by step. The first stage is problem understanding, and honestly, this is the most underrated part. Before you even touch data, you need to clearly define what problem you're trying to solve. For example, are you trying to predict sales next month, detect fraud, recommend products? Without a clear question, your data and models won't mean much. I always say, data science starts with curiosity, not code. Once the problem is clear, we move to the data collection stage. This is where we gather the data we need. It could be from databases, APIs, web scraping, sensors, or even manual records. Think of this as gathering raw ingredients before cooking. The quality of your data here will directly impact everything else later. Garbage in, garbage out. Now comes data cleaning and preparation. And let me tell you, this is where most of the real work happens. In real life, data is messy. You'll find missing values, duplicates, typos, and inconsistencies. So at this stage, you fix those issues, normalize the data, handle missing values, and maybe even create new features that help your model learn better. A lot of beginners rush through this, but cleaning and preparing data properly can make or break your entire project. Once your data is clean and ready, we move into exploratory data analysis, or EDA for short. This is where the fun begins. You start exploring your data, visualizing patterns, and understanding relationships. You might use charts, graphs, and summary statistics to uncover insights like which products sell most in which season, or what factors correlate with customer churn. Think of it as getting to know your data, like having a conversation with it before you ask it to predict something. Now comes the modeling stage, which is what most people imagine when they hear data science. This is where machine learning comes in. You take your cleaned, prepared data and feed it into algorithms, regression, decision trees, random forests, neural networks, depending on your problem type. You train these models to learn patterns and make predictions. But remember, building a model isn't magic. It's a process of trial, tuning, and testing. Speaking of testing, the next step is model evaluation. You need to check how well your model actually performs. Does it predict accurately? Is it biased? Does it overfit the data? You use metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, or F1 score to measure that. If the model doesn't perform well, you might go back and tweak features, adjust parameters, or even collect better data. It's an iterative loop. Test, refine, repeat. Now, once you're happy with your model's performance, it's time for deployment. This is where you move your model from your notebook into the real world, maybe inside a web app, a mobile app, or an automated pipeline. Deployment is what turns a data science experiment into a real product that adds value to users or businesses. And finally, the last but very important stage is monitoring and maintenance. Just because a model works today doesn't mean it'll work forever. Data changes, customer behavior shifts, and market conditions evolve. So your model needs regular health checks, just like any machine. You monitor its accuracy and retrain it when performance drops. So to summarize that journey, you start with understanding the problem, then collect and clean the data, explore it, build models, evaluate them, deploy them, and finally monitor them. It's not a straight line. It's a loop, where feedback from later stages improves earlier ones. And that's really the beauty of data science. It's both analytical and creative. You're part detective, part engineer, and part storyteller. You find patterns, turn them into predictions, and then explain them in a way people can actually use. Now, one question I often get is, do I need to know all these stages to become a data scientist? The answer is yes, but you don't have to master everything at once. Start by learning one stage deeply. Maybe begin with data analysis and visualization using Python or Power BI. Then slowly move toward machine learning, model building, and deployment using MLOps tools. Once you get the big picture, the lifecycle we just discussed, every new skill you learn will naturally fit into place. And that's the full journey of a data science project, from raw data to intelligent action. That's it for today's session on understanding the data science lifecycle. If you found this helpful, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And tell me in the comments which topic you'd like me to explain next in this AI and data science learning series.
How did you feel? Is it helpful? Appreciate our efforts in the comment section below. Hit like button, share with your friends about us, subscribe our channel to get further updates. Stay connected with us on social networking sites. For more free tutorials, visit our website www.learnetguide.net.